it's Anthony here, and thanks for tuning in for another electric guitar lesson. Today we're going to talk about the 5 positions of a pentatonic scale. Before we do that, we want to just talk about what a pentatonic scale actually is. Let's use the key of C, for example. So let's play a C major scale. That's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So all natural notes, right? As you know, the major scale has 7 notes in it, that 8th note repeating the first note. Being the octave, right? So a pentatonic scale, penta meaning 5, pentatonic meaning a 5-note scale, is going to use the first, second, third, skipping the 4th, 5th, and 6th notes of the major scale. So we got the first, second, third, 5th, and 6th notes of the major scale. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes. It's a 5-note scale, hence the name pentatonic. So that would be the 5 notes of a C major pentatonic. If we want to move to what's called the relative minor, we would be moving to A. The reason for that is a relative minor is the 6th note up of a major scale. So in other words, if C major is our scale that we're talking about, and we want the relative minor of that, all we have to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll find what the relative minor is, which happens to be A. C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay? The reason why it's called the relative minor is because all the notes in the scale, what's going to be called also the natural minor scale, is the same notes as C, just starting on a different note. So your A natural minor scale is this. It's using A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, all natural notes, all the same exact notes as C, just starting in a different spot. So that's why it's called the relative minor, because its relationship with the C major scale is identical, really, when we're talking about the notes that are involved. Okay, so we have that C pentatonic scale that we talked about. So the A minor pentatonic is closely related. All right. And this is one that people like to use, so we'll call this our first position of a pentatonic scale. People like to use the minor pentatonic. It just sounds, it's got a nicer sound. That minor sound sometimes lends itself to different styles of playing a little bit better. But also the fingering is super simple. It's 1, 4, and just like our major scale lesson, I'm speaking in finger numbers here. We're starting on the 5th fret because we're doing A minor. This whole lesson we're going to work in the key of C major or the relative minor, which is A minor. I'm speaking of finger numbers when I say 1, 4. We're playing 5th fret and then 8th fret, but first finger, 4th finger. And unless I tell you otherwise, we're doing the same as the major scale lesson where the first finger is going to be assigned to whatever fret, and then second finger assigned, third finger assigned, 4th finger assigned. So in this case, the first finger has all 5th fret notes, second finger has all 6th fret, third finger has 7th fret, 4th finger has 8th fret. All right? So we have 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. So this is why people love this one. This is your first position of pentatonic. And your first note of it is the minor root, right? The A. So this is the minor root pentatonic scale. So again, it's 1, 4, then it's 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. All right, so backwards it would be 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1. All right, so it's 1, 4, a bunch of 1, 3s, and then the last 2 are 1, 4, and 1, 4. Okay? I like to always definitely practice this with alternate picking, so down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right. The pentatonics are really cool because they can help you in improvising and doing guitar solos and things like that, and they work so well in all kinds of styles of music, rock, jazz, pop, whatever. They're so versatile, and so I like to do little patterns as well. So you can play around with it and do a lot of different stuff with the pentatonic scales. As I always say, start slow, use a metronome, work your way up to speed, and use alternate picking. All right, so that's your first position. Let's move on to the second position. So that was with the minor root. We're going to move on to the major root, which is C, where we started initially. We're going to just complete it now. All right, so this is the second position. So we're on the 8th fret, starting with second finger, okay? So we're going 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4. Okay, Okay, again, that's 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4. Sometimes you could slide up and use 1, 3, 1, 3 at the end there. That's fine if you're comfortable sliding. Okay, that's position 2. That's starting on the major root, that's C. So, next position, we're actually going to be starting on the second note of the pentatonic scale. So we started on what's actually the 5th note. That's our first position. We started on what's our first note, which was our next position. The third position, we're starting on the second note of the pentatonic scale. So here we go. This is the third position. Again, we are starting, we're starting on pointer finger here. We're on the 10th fret of the E, and we're going to go 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. We got to move up and go 1, 4. So we got to move back 1 fret there. So it's 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Move back a fret and go 1, 4. Then move up a fret, 1, 4 again, and then 1, 3. All right, I'm not going to do these forwards and backwards because I want to just get through and show you the shapes. The diagrams are up there as well to help you. So again, it's 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Easy in the beginning. Now the second half is a little tricky. Got to slide down 1 fret, and we'll go 1, 4. Slide back up 1 fret, go 1, 4, and then we're ending off with 1, 3. Okay, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, slide back, 1, 4, slide up, 1, 4, 1, 3. All right, that's the third position. Fourth position, we're moving up another 2 frets. This is the third note of the pentatonic scale in its major form, right? We had C, then D, then E. So we're starting on the third note. This is our fourth position. We're going to start again with our first finger. And we're going to go 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3. Then we have 2, 4, 1, 4. Again, that's 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. All together. Okay, so we did starting on the 5th note, which was our first position, or the minor root. Then we started on the first note of the major scale. That was our second position. We went to the starting on the second note of the major scale, or the pentatonic scale, which was our third position. Then we just did 4th position, starting on that 3rd note. We only have 1 left. It's going to be starting on that 5th note, or sorry, the 4th note of the pentatonic scale, which would be the 5th of the major scale. Sorry if that's confusing. We're going to just bring it down an octave because I don't feel like playing way up here. We're going to go down to the 3rd fret. All right, so here we have, you can do, I'll show you 2 different ways. Here's the first way. It's 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Again, it's 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. The other way you can do it if you feel like sliding a little bit is 1, 3, 1, 3, and then slide back, 1, 4, 1, 4, slide back up, 1, 3, 1, 3. Again, I'll play it all the way through with that one. 1, 3, 1, 3, slide back, 1, 4, 1, 4, slide back up, 1, 3, 1, 3. And that's the 5th position. All right, so those are your 5 pentatonic scale positions. Go ahead and practice those, and I'm sure you'll get really comfortable with them, and you'll be able to use them, again, in guitar solos, improvisational settings, and coming up with different guitar riffs and things like that. All right? Have a good one. I'll see you next time for another lesson. Thanks for watching.